The art of the clapback, fighting fire with water. Robert Greene said, "Win through actions, never through argument." Sun Tzu said, "The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting." These strategies are recommended to be applied towards getting the things that will make you happy, truly happy, internally happy. Internal happiness is getting what you want and wanting what you get, and keeping it. Many people will never maintain true internal happiness because they haven't mastered the art of the clapback. Allow me to explain my thoughts. Whether good or bad, we attract what we think about, what we worry about, what we fear, and so on. At least that's what research has proven over the past thousands of years. I'm no expert on the subject, but I do know how it feels to receive things that I've thought about along with the things that I've worried about, and I've talked to enough people who have confirmed the same. See, we the people are people pleasers. Every single one of us has at least one person in our life that we're trying to please. A boss, colleague, a friend, spouse, and so on. The reality is that everyone isn't going to be ready for our pleasing, and there'll be a large group of people who don't deserve it. The problem is that often we'll waste time trying to please the wrong people. Investing our time into trying to please the wrong people at the wrong time, or even the right people at the wrong time, typically doesn't end with that time being well spent. Once we discover that we've wasted time on the wrong person, we feel a certain type of way. And usually those feelings are measured by the amount of time that we invested in the person, along with what we had to sacrifice in order to work with it. A combination of large sacrifices and wasted time can lead to unhappy feelings, like anger, confusion, disappointment, and regret. And even if we don't deal with these feelings properly, we start to do and say things that aren't in line with who we truly are or the person we're trying to be. So many of us have issues that we haven't properly dealt with over the years, and usually that causes stress, which ultimately can lead to clapping back recklessly. Because the stress of wasting time has turned us into a different person, in most cases without us even realizing that we've changed. So what's the best way to deal with these negative feelings so that we're not cussing everybody out? Again, I'm no expert on the subject, but I do know what works for me. And that is to replace the negative feelings with happy ones. And I get happy feelings doing the things that I love to do, like writing. Writing makes me feel good. Even if I don't share what I wrote with anyone, I still feel good after I'm done. I also like to ride bikes, cook, read, work out, hike, work with dogs, and so much more. The more I do the things that I love, the more happier I become. And the happier I become, the more selective I get when it comes to my clapback. The more I do what I love, the more I want to do more of it, if only just because of the good feelings that I get. I make it a point to understand what I love to do, and I do my best to make it happen. Drama, adversity, struggle, and BS is a part of life that we'll run into from time to time. So it's really important for us to have a happiness plan in place. Otherwise, we'll be cussing everybody out and ready to fight anyone that says anything to us. What's your happiness plan?